Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I'm talking about AMC stock recently. Just about 30 minutes ago, I did a live video with Mike the Marine. We had some audio issues, so I do apologize for that. But it is live on my channel if you want to watch it. We discussed some very good things in there, some very powerful discussions we had. We were talking about very valid points that all of you were probably wondering what's the answers to. So it's worth watching, but I do know the audio was the issue. Neither of us know why the audio was echoing. You know, I had just my cell phone. He had just his cell phone. Nobody knows why we had that echo unless somebody was sabotaging our live. That's the only thing we can think of. But as of right now, you know, if you take a look at AMC stock, what I want to share with you guys is it's basically at an all-time low, okay? Even though we're pumping a little today, that's great news. I said we would pump either Tuesday or Wednesday, and we are. But if you take a look at AMC, we're up 23 cents today, 24 cents as of right now. It's 11:30 Central Time, 12:30 Eastern. You know, that's really equivalent to $1.11 a share. You got to understand that, because the 10-to-1 reverse split, you got to keep in your mind clear where we really are. So you see $11.30 and you're like, it's not bad. Well, it's really like $1.13 right now. Okay. So you got to have that clear, like I said. Also, the volume, when you're looking at the volume, we're at 17 million volume. That's really 170 million volume pre-split. Just so you can be clear about what's going on. So we have humongous volume right now. So the other thing you want to think about is, has Adam Aron sold the 25 million shares that he said he was going to? Because I haven't seen any Form 8Ks yet. You know, has he sold them behind the scenes and we'll see an 8K soon? I don't know. I haven't seen any Form 8K, so I don't think he sold them yet. Why? Great question. I'd love to hear from him. He hasn't tweeted. He hasn't put out any letters. He hasn't spoken to the shareholders. How do you not speak to the shareholders after a major reverse split like this and after the stock crashed? How much did it crash? Oh, you want to know, since he did the reverse split? 76%, almost 77%. And he hasn't said a word to us. How is your stock going to crash 77% in a few days, and you don't say a word to the shareholders? We need to hear from him. We need to hear from the board. We need to know what's going on. We need to hear from him, really, as CEO. What's going on? Why is the stock crashing? We all know, actually, but we want to hear it from his mouth. Also, why hasn't he sold the 25 million shares yet? Because at this point right now, if he were to sell it, he'd get about half of what he would have got at the beginning when we first did the reverse split. So if you figure he sells it at $10 a share, that's $250 million revenue for AMC. If he sells it at $20 a share, that's $500 million. Okay? So $40 a share, that's $1 billion. And by the way, $40 a share, you sound, wow, that sounds like so much. It's really not. Based on the reduced flow, the 10-to-1 reverse split they did, it would be equivalent to $4 a share pre-reverse split. You guys understand that? So the other thing is, if you take a look back in history, last time AMC did a short squeeze back in 2020, AMC hit like $1.28 a share. And then like 2-3 days later, it shot up to like $35 a share, and eventually on up to $72 a share shortly after that, which was the all-time high for the short squeeze. So I did a video early this morning as well, I think 7 a.m. it published, where I'm talking about price action. I show you videos, I show you screenshots of price action of AMC, what it did and what it's at now, and what are price equivalencies, and what can we potentially see in the future as far as the price goes. Okay, if you want to watch that from this morning, comment below. What do you think about all this? Comment below. Did you watch the live? Comment below. What do you think about AMC right now? The price we're at is $11.30. It's equivalent to $1.13. The share float's 55 million, and then Yahoo Finance is showing like an implied share float of like 150 million. So my guess is like that would be Adam Aron putting out the new 100 million shares to pay to the settlement. But even if we are at like 150 million float, you know, if it's not 55 million, if it is a 150 million now, that's still lower than it was. You know, so if you think about it, at one point we had 550 million shares in the float, and we were at $30 before he put Ape out. We hit $29 before Adam Aron put Ape out in August of 2022. We were at $29 a share at 550 million shares in the float. Now we're at either 55 million or 150 million shares in the float, which is way significantly less. And we're at $11, which is equivalent to, you know, $1.13 pre-split. What do you think about all this? Hit like, subscribe, add notifications, share the video with a friend. As soon as we get any news, I will update you. Have a great day.